Welcome again, my friends, to yet another demonstration of the DGX 670. It's a keyboard that has become very popular in the market because of its price point of $850 or even less. We're going to start off by turning on the keyboard. There's the on button, extremely easy to turn on, and the boot up time is extremely quick. As you can see, it is already right there, all set and ready to go. I'll just go over the screen with you very quickly. And in order to navigate the screen, you're going to have to use these buttons. It is not touch screen. It's in color, which is nice, but it's not touch screen. It has a dial. It has a tab functionality to move between pages. And it has some further navigation buttons here, and here, and here as well. So it could be seen as a little bit clunky, but it's worth the effort. Trust me, it's worth the effort. So I'll be showing you how to navigate the keyboard. Let's start off with the very first sound that you see on this keyboard, and it's the CFX Grand. It's a piano sound, and very clean, nice sound. I'll just play a few other piano samples for you here. Let's go over to the tremolo suitcase and try and adjust it so you can see what I'm up to. That's the tremolo suitcase. Here's Smooth Time. So lots of impressive sounds, very clean and pristine, okay, with a lovely screen to boot. As far as other sounds, you've got organ sounds, guitar, like nylon string or concerts. Something on the more aggressive side, we've got the Guitar Hero. Another one called Rock Legend. If that's your kind of thing. Semi-acoustic. We've also got the Jazz Guitar Clean. Moving on to other voices, you've got very nice string sounds as well. And I'll just turn this so that you can see a little bit more what the panel looks like. And here's the panel. It's very clear which sound is which. You got violins there, studio strings there, and to navigate, you just use these buttons to go back and forth, up and down, sideways. So it's not touch screen, but it's quite easy to navigate, okay? movie strings, strings pad. And it's very easy to navigate, like I said. Those are the selections. You got piano, organ, guitar, strings, you got brass and woodwind, synth pad, and so on. It's very straightforward and easy to navigate. And on this side, you've also got a bunch of buttons there for songs. You've got recorded songs, pre-recorded songs you can use to practice. You've got styles, as you can see there: pop and rock, ballad, dance, R&B, country and blues, standards and jazz, entertainment, Latin and world, and pianist. And over here you've got the controls for you to change the styles, and some additional buttons for navigation. So it's very well spelled out, very well arranged. And at the back here, behind the keyboard, you've got, you know, the input jacks for you to either put a mic in, for you to put instruments, other instruments in. It also has Bluetooth functionality. You can play from your phone into it. I mean, it's just amazing. It's got so much current day, present day functionality that if you were on the fence regarding this keyboard, I'd just say get it while you can. Get a new one while you can, because they won't be around forever, you know. All right, so we've gone over most of the sounds. We've got some nice brass sounds, trumpet. Got sweet trombone. And moving on, we got some pretty impressive trumpet sounds, like the big band trumpet. Got trumpet falls. Oh. Trumpet shake. Very nice sounds. Moving on, we got some sax sounds, rock sax. Soprano sax. Alto sax. Baritone sax. Sax section. Got a really nice flute here, jazz flute. Very nice sounds. Got all sorts of really cool kits, power kits. All sorts of really cool kits. And so on, as well as other percussive sounds. and so forth. Synth pads and synth. That's a club lead, oxygen, vapor pad, also in the strings and choir we got some really interesting voices. Gothic Vox. MMH. Got one called Voices. And chamber strings. So when it comes to the instruments, there's really no argument. The instruments are really, really good. The next piece that I'd like to feature is the styles. And while I'm featuring the styles, I'll just go through a few of them, but I'll also talk a little bit about the equalization of the sounds, because the sounds are good, but you might want either a little bit more volume or a little bit more EQ. So I will endeavor to show you that as well. So let's go over to this camera and let's show what exactly is happening here, okay? Here we have styles. And to get a style going, just go up here and choose either pop and rock, ballad, or what have you. I'm going to start with pop and rock, okay? And in order to see what exactly you're choosing on the screen, after selecting pop and rock, you can still see it goes to the list of what you have. So if you want the very beginning, you have to hit the back button, especially if you have already visited that page in the session. It could be on a different page, so you always need to get it back to where you need. So if I hit start, like that. So that's not exactly what I want. So I'm going to go back to rock and pop, all the way back to the beginning, and hit enter. You see the enter button here? Just hit enter, and that selects what you are really looking for. So I've got contemporary guitar pop. And is that really what I want? I think that's where it all starts, under pop and rock. If you keep pressing the page, it keeps moving forward. So you got to remember to always use this to go back. Let's hit start. And now we can hear some sort of drums. It's not as, doesn't sound that active. And that's because of the selection. You know, you could always choose pattern B. So this is pattern A, this is pattern B, pattern C, pattern D. So assuming you selected the very first thing, contemporary pop, to get a very good feel for what this sounds like, you want to hit the sync start and then intro, and hold a chord down on the keyboard. You got to hold a chord. So assuming I wanted to try out this style on C minor, I'd come over here and I would hold a C minor, and that would play the intro. This is the intro for this style. Okay. So it's on B. If I wanted to go to C, I just press C, a little fill, and then it's into C. how to get a style started and how to move between A, B, C, and D. If you want to break, just hit this and then the music will break. So let's hit the break. Alright, so I hope all of this is making sense. If you have questions, you can always put them in the comments below. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm, helps people find this content, okay? Alright. Let's hit the ending. Now, what I like about this compared to my other keyboard is these styles have a lot of intentionality behind them. My motif is great, I like it, but it doesn't give me smooth transitions between the different patterns for each style. Let me give you an example. Let's go to standards and jazz, all right? And then I'm going to the bebop. Let's go, the bebop is my favorite. Let's go to bebop and let's hit sync, start, and intro. Now, I'm going to demo the bebop style. Let's use the key of G minor, for example. Now listen to the intricate piano work and the intricate intro, and see how it transitions from intro into A, main variation A. And then when I hit B, notice how it transitions to B, C, and D. Gives you that feel, so it's almost as though you're playing with a real band. That's one of the strong points of this keyboard. Let's check this out. Now we're on the A pattern. We're on A. I could play. Now let's go to B. Now we're on B. Now we're walking. Let's go back to A. What's this? You can hear that change, and it's quite quick, but you can hear it's gone from the cymbals to the hi-hat. Now let's go to C. Nice little fill and ushers you into C, really nice. Now watch D, check D out. Nice transition, really clean. Now check the ending. Very clean, intentional, pristine, and professional. This is all the stuff I like about this keyboard. Now, I'll just go a little bit further and demonstrate how you can get additional EQ on the instrument. Now bear with me because the camera is going to move around a little bit. It's the best way I can do this. So I'm going to start off with something more from the R&B family, because those have those highs. So let's go to something along the lines of classic hip hop on the key of C minor. Let's do that. And then I'm going to EQ it. You're going to see me EQ it as we go along. So let's do an intro C minor. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. So bear with me. I want to make sure I'm hearing everything nice, so I know the EQ is actually working. All right, so let's start that intro again. Here we go. Okay. Now you can hear everything that's going on. I am going to begin working on the EQ. And to do that, we're going to shift over to this camera. Okay. Now, to begin working on the EQ, you want to hit Mixer/EQ. And that goes to this screen. Over here, you have got Filter, Effect, EQ, and Master EQ. You got to hit this tab button to go over to EQ and ultimately Master EQ. So in Master EQ, we have 3 layers, but the layers I'm really after are frequency and gain. So I'm gonna turn these up by using these to toggle between the highs, the mids, and the lows, highs, mids, and lows. And I'm gonna roll off some of the frequencies, okay? So let me turn up the music and you can hear the effect of what I'm about to do. Okay, let's turn those highs. You hear those highs? Roll them all the way down using this. All the way up. And let's use this to go up. And then you can roll them up or down. Hear that? See the difference? Down. You hear that? Go into the mids. Mids all the way down or up. Hear that? That's a real bottom end. Hear that? So you got the highs, the mids, and the low. So you got 5 bands to play with. So what you're hearing is just the styles. You can also EQ or put some effects on the actual instruments. So let's choose one of the synths. Let's try something with some attack. Okay, we'll try Oxygen. Let's turn the volume up. So with Oxygen, I'm gonna pack a whole lot of reverb on this, but I want to show you how to get there. Again, You want to make sure you've hit mixer EQ and just toggle with these to the effects. Okay, so check this out. Hear that? A little bit of reverb, but not that much. So I'm going to toggle over to the top where I have that reverb and just listen to the difference. I'm going to turn it up. Just turn the music up too. I'm going to turn it way up now. Hear the difference? Hear that? And it's all from this mixer EQ. So if you're interested in getting more EQ, more reverb and stuff, the magic happens here. You got to spend time playing with it, experimenting with it, and seeing how you're able to leverage it. Okay. All right, so let's turn it up. Change the camera. And check out the difference. All the way down now. Nothing. Hear how plain it sounds? I can actually get rid of the delay as well if I wanted to. No delay. So let me turn up the drums just to demo this. So again, check out the difference in the sound. Plain, now with a bit of reverb, just a little bit, a whole lot of reverb, and a whole lot of delay. Less delay. Okay, and in these tabs up here, you can also go in between the highs and the low for the sound you're using. And this could get a little bit complicated, so my recommendation would be to, in baby steps, play around with mixer EQ, see the effect that it has on these sounds, and check out the effect it has on the styles as well. Okay, so back to where we were. So much different, that sound. Let's end it. Okay, so far we've taken a look at some sounds, some styles, how to get those effects. I'll also say that it's got a very awesome sequencer. I've sequenced 1 or 2 tracks on this, and let's go to select Let me see, let's go to user, and let me see if I can find the sequence that I have programmed here. This took quite a lot of effort to do. I programmed Superstition by Stevie Wonder. See if I can play a bit of it for you. Okay, let's see. So I actually have the full track where I perform it in 2 videos. Check that out. There you have it. Everything you heard was sequenced using this functionality for 16 tracks. So I hope this demo has illustrated to you the possibilities of this pretty awesome keyboard. I remember being at Guitar Center middle of last year and seeing it, and I put on one of the styles and I was just playing around, and I'm like, my goodness, this sounds like I'm actually playing with a real band. And that's what caused me to trade in one of my Korgs, my SP200, and a bunch of other things. And I said, you know, I'm gonna pick this up. I ended up trading in a bunch of things. I picked this up for about $100 after I traded in a bunch of things and a gift card. So it really didn't cost me that much. If you look at the value that this has brought to my musical assortment, the instruments I have, I would say it's worth probably 5 or 6 times more than the price, more than the 800. I have a keyboard over here. You don't really see it, but I have another keyboard under here, which is my motif. My motif has been covered up for the past number of weeks because I haven't had, to be quite honest, I haven't had much cause to turn my motif on. It's been covered up, as you can see here, and that's my Motif XF8 hiding under there. That's my XF8. That's my Ensoniq TS12, and the picture has gone a little bit upset. So let me change the camera, and then we'll close this out for the night. I think my camera's trying to tell me I need to pack it in. All right. Well, there's my, like I said, my Motif XF8, which I have not used in a while because this has been holding up pretty well. There's my TS12. I also have a Korg, which I haven't turned on in a while. This has really done a good job of giving me enough material to put up on the channel. For those of you who love the Motif, it will be back. But for now, it's holding down the fort, so to speak. All right. So I hope that gave you a good idea of what this keyboard can do. $800, but do not be deceived. This is a powerhouse. It's all sorts of things. It could drive your DAWs. You can play your VSTs from it. It has, like I said, the ability to drive your sounds through here via Bluetooth. It has a USB out, which allows you to get the audio from USB directly into a computer if you were using a DAW. So no need for the goofy old cables and, audio boxes and stuff. You can get the audio directly from here through USB. Pretty much that's what I'm doing right now through OBS. So it's not even going through any DAW. This is just coming straight out and going into OBS, which is what I'm using to record. Also over here, you've got an input where you can plug in a USB. So if you wanted to get sounds out of a USB to play sounds directly, like WAV files, MP3s, you can actually do that as well. I mean, I haven't even scratched the surface about the craziness of this keyboard. All right, so if you're looking to get a keyboard at an affordable price, and you have the time to really dig into the manual, because I know some of you haven't seen the manual. While it's not humongous, it has a fair amount of detail in it. I'm still combing through the manual. There's a lot of great content. Oh, there we go again. There's a lot of great content in this manual that I am yet to get to. So this isn't just one of those afterthought kind of keyboards, okay? And I don't work for Yamaha. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Although Yamaha, you probably owe me after this video, so hit me up. All right, my friends, you take care. I hope this helps with your buying process. Send me any questions you have, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Bye for now.